Hey guys, it's Kim from horseandaroundstamping.com, and today I want to show you a fun card that makes your paper, it stretches your paper out a little bit more, and it makes good use of the measurements of our DSP and our cardstock just by the way that it's cut. So first of all, I started with a sheet of Azure Afternoon, and we're just using a quarter of the sheet. So it's just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. And then we are going to take this pretty paper from the Bloom Impressions Celebration catalog. You can see I've got mine all cut up here, but so we start with the main part of the card is going to be this paper, and we are going to cut this paper down to 4 by 12 because then you can get 3 4 by 12 sections if you want to do this card more than once. So let's cut it, and I want my orientation to be horizontal. So we're gonna cut this paper horizontally at the 4-inch mark. Okay, and then we'll save this so that we can do 2 more of these or for something else. And we are going to score this at 4 and 8. Okay. All right. So now, and you can see them better on this side. But so now what we're going to do, we're going to make this, I think they call it a cuboid, trapezoid, cuboid, I'm not sure. Anyway, we are going to cut from each score line down to the corner, and I just am showing you on this side because you can see it. So we're going to go from the top of the center to the bottom corner on each side, top of the center to the bottom corner. Okay, I'm going to fold this so that maybe I can see it a little bit better, and hopefully you'll be able to see it on the video. So my score line is right here in the gutter of my cutter. And we're gonna go from the top down to the corner. Save these little pieces for another project. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We want to go the top of the center down to the bottom corner. Okay, and there you go. Our little trapezoid, cuboid, not sure what to call it, but it's a fun shape, right? Okay, so then all we're gonna do is fold this in on top of each other, and it doesn't matter which way you go, but let me get my glue. And I'm going to just take my Tombow glue and put a strip just right down across the bottom. Fold one side in, and then we're going to do another one across the bottom. Put the lid on it before I put it in the glue holder. That would not be a fun surprise to go to. Okay, cool, right? And we have our quarter sheet of cardstock here. This is going to be a landscape card. So Now I have 2 strips of this paper too. And all I did was flip them over. These measure 1/2 inch by 4. And we're going to put those on the ends. And I like to do this step first because then I can judge where the center for my pocket is going to go. Okay. So we are just going to put some glue on these. All right. I had to get my tweezers so I don't get glue all over my hands. And you just space them out evenly on each end so you have an even border on 3 sides. Okay, so there's that. And now we know right where our center is to put our pocket. So I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal and just put that on the back. Evenly space it. And there we go. There's that. Cute enough, right? So then we have a piece of 3.5 by 3.5 basic white cardstock, and that's gonna be going to our pocket. But I want a tab to put in the pocket, so I'm using my Keeping Tabs punch, and I'm just going to another piece of the paper from the paper pack. Punch that out. Now we're just going to add this little tab to our paper. Why is that you never get sniffly until you try to videotape? You never really need anything until you try to videotape, right? It never fails. Okay, and I'm just going to put this right in the center, and how I line mine up is I want the top of this fold, the top of this part of the tab to go even with my white, okay? So there you go. And slide in there nice, right? And it still is even with your card, so it'll fit in the envelope just fine. And all we need to do is embellish it. I took the liberty of making, of die cutting this happy birthday. This is from the Unbounded Love bundle. So both the sentiment and the die cuts are from the Unbounded Love. This sparkly paper is in the last chance section on in our shopping online. It was $6, but it's $4.80 now, and it has Berry Burst, Old Olive, and white glimmer. It's glimmer paper. So it's the Berry Burst, Old Olive, and white glimmer paper. So I'm just going to pop this up with my dimensionals. On the front there. And then I'm going to embellish it with, excuse me, one of the butterflies from the Beautiful Butterfly Suite. And I think I am just going to glue this down because I want to put an embellishment on it. So I'm just going to glue that here on my tab. Okay, glue. You ever get glue oozing out from behind? Take your pick tool to the rescue. I don't know what I ever did before they came out with this thing. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to add a Tinsel Gems 4-pack. I'm going to use the, I don't know what colors are in this, and it doesn't say back here, but I'm going to use the pinkish one for the center of my butterfly. And that is it. Easy peasy card that utilizes your paper to the best cuts. I love that you can get 3 of these out of one sheet of 12 by 12, and of course 4 of the cardstock backings out of one sheet of cardstock. It is economical and you can do it. I'd love to see yours if you try this. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.